Hello, this is text-based adventure game project progress report for week 8. The progress, I have did the game story testing, created the game story without the health level restriction, tested the game story from start to end, and created the to-do list with missing action descriptions, reported bugs report, and assigned big fix to our team members. Action functions implementation. I have done on the open pantry, open medicine cabinet, and lift the bench. So majorly I have done on the garden room and bathroom room, the action implementation. And also I did the game text modification, the modified display text to match the game story, and added the missing description on features and objects. So this is a game story testing without the health level restriction. I have listed all the actions required each room and which room to which room should the player go for the shortest actions till from the start to end. This is a spreadsheet, So I did the game story testing without health level restriction on the story I created. So created a game story both from the start to end without health level restriction and reported bugs and missing actions descriptions. So I have reported the kitchen unable to open the pantry and bathroom, unable to open the medicine cabinet, and garden unable to lift and find the bolt cutter. That is the main thing to end the game. And garden unable to do any actions on shed, which is the garden feature, and unable to open the shed even under intoxicated mode and strong mode. So this is the shed can be open when the player is strong, and so even though strong or not strong, so this the action is not completely implemented yet. So I did all the garden features, actions, the implementation on the code. And I have discovered the help function is not implemented yet. And it is reported, and items should be added as a synonym of inventory. So when user try to check the items the player have, the inventory this work, but when the player input the items, it doesn't recognize. I think the item should be the synonym of the inventory. And the garage, the drive car has not implemented yet, so the player cannot finish the game. Also, the room features does not show any message when look at them. So even only the features which is not in the kitchen, dining room, and garden, they all work out. However, those 3 rooms has not implemented, so the message also not implemented. Action function implementation. So I did the kitchen's open pantry, and bathroom open medicine cabinet, garden lift bench, garden feature bench added, and the garden open shed. This is a sample of the code and the parts of the code. In game display text modifications, feature item room JSON files. So there is the missing descriptions. So I have added them. So resource feature, chairs, china cabinet, console table, dining table, island, zombie steward description are added and modified. So those are mainly the garden and the steward room and dining room and in the kitchen. Also, there is a resources for the gazebo.json is added and modified. And there is a missing features that is a bench that is in the gazebo. So those are added as a missing as features. So attention areas, there is currently no significant delay to affect completing by the deadline as a team. The primary game story are all completed. Our team, I have reported the drive car and other functions. We have finished the implementation, all of them. And the player now can play the game from the start to end, and it's all completed. So all we need to do is adding the health restriction and the secret room. That is the difficult mode game, and which is we are currently working on. And the communication, we frequently communicate as any question matter arise, and completed test section and frequently, so we know what the updated versions are and which part we are working on, so we all know each other's work. And as each team member requires changes, adding new features or fix bugs in where the other team member is in charge, we do communicate, and we finished all the implementation and the fix bugs within a couple days, so we can go on to the next problems or next actions. Okay, so current goal, I need to do implementations on secret room actions, which are not primary game story with health restriction. So do tests with game story with health restriction, report bugs and missing features as needed, and write room action message that is displayed after specific action made for living room, dining room, bar lounge, garage, and kitchen room files. Do test on all features, items, and rooms. Should not be not recognized all the actions and all features, and should show that all the specific message. And action plan review, I have completed the creating primary game storyboard without health restriction, and completed the test with that storyboard without the health restriction. And reported create a list of bugs and missing features actions to designated team members to ensure the roadmap for the coming week. However, I have not completed on writing room feature for not first time action made. So this will be listed as a current goal for the week. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.